Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Idle Angels video. Today I am going to try to cover up everything that you need to know about Idle Angels when you're starting the game, how to push as further as you can early on, and trying to explain how the game works and what is important and what not to care about in the game early on. So I will try not to waste time and not to tell you something that you will learn along the way and that is not needed information currently. So when you start the game, there will be a tutorial. Currently I am on a new account. After you beat the tutorial, it will be quite simple. All you have to do is click to the boss battle. Then the battle will start. It is automated battle. And over here you can click X2, which will increase the speed of the battles. And once you beat stage level 3, you can click on the skip button and this will end the battle. So you don't have to wait and to see all the animations. Then if you get stuck and you cannot beat any more of the levels, you will want to go to the angels on the lineup, and here you will find your main angel on the top left corner, and then you will have all of the other angels that you will summon, some during the tutorial and others after that. What is important to say is that the main angel is a bad, weak and useless angel until a very later stage of the game, around level 120, when you start building a second team, because the game will require you to do so. So in the beginning, in the early stages, you don't really care about this angel, but when you are summoning new angels, the way to awaken your main one is dependent on how many of the other angels you have of that rarity. For instance, as you can see, some angels have rarity N, a normal one, some are rare, some are rare plus. In order to upgrade the angel's skill to be better, you will need to have 3 angels with the rare rarity in order to awaken your main one. To do that, you need to go to the HAL, you need to go to the summon, and over here you can start summoning. A bit later on I will explain what to do to the summons. Now back to the angels. It is important to note that I have a guide on the lineup of each angel and what you can use on the early stages, so you don't get confused. I will link it down in the description so you can go and check it out. It is basically saying, if you're choosing Anubis, which other angels are strong to go with that one in order to push on PvE the furthest. So what we want to do is go to our angel, click upgrade, and on every 20 levels you will need something called Holy Course. You get Holy Course AFK while you are opening the chest from idle rewards, and of course the more you push, the better idle rewards you will get. So your main purpose early on is to push one angel that you choose to be a DPS 1 to the highest level possible. And when it comes to spreading out, I would suggest to not level up more than 5 angels over level 40, and maybe some, if they are supports, to level 60. What I mean by that is, let's say I have summoned for these angels and this is my lineup. My current lineup is out of those 4 angels. The main one I'm currently not going to touch, but it's okay if you leveled it up to level 40 or 60 as well. You're going to unlock the 5th and the 6th slot at some point. Those 6 angels that you're using over here, it is okay to have them to level 40/60, all of them, and then everything else should go into the main DPS angel that you have chosen. For instance, main DPS angel, over here on the skills, the first skill needs to be dealing damage, and the second skill as well needs to be dealing damage. If we go to Nef for instance. And we can see on the second one and on the first one, she is dealing damage as well. This one is dealing damage, this one is dealing damage. Currently, I don't think I have a support type, but for instance, on some, it can say that they are healing or that they are doing control or debuff. This would mean that their damage percentage is quite lower than the other angels and they won't do as much damage. Now, after we've figured out how to level all the angels, let's go for the summoning. When you push certain stages, you will receive those summon scrolls. Over here from the level up, you will receive scrolls as well. So once you receive those scrolls from everywhere possible, you just come over here and start summoning. You will receive a lot of dupes, you will receive a lot of angels. It will be a nice dopamine spike level in the beginning. When it comes to spending diamond, on the first one, the normal summon, we are never going to spend our diamonds on this one. And on the second one, the elite summon, you can spend diamonds, and I do suggest that you spend diamonds early on. By early on, until the 7 days of the server end. So for the first 7 days of the server, I am allowing you to spend your diamonds for summoning, but after that, believe me, this is not worth to spend diamonds on, because the angels that you will get after the second week, and once you start summoning for those really good angels over here after the second, third week, they will just outperform the normal SSR angels for which you will be summoning early on the first week. But of course, you need to have some kind of power in order to push further. So for the first 7 days, feel free to summon with diamonds. Then let's go to the events. There is a login event. So you just come over here, you click on the rewards for the current day, and you will receive SSR Loki on the 7th day. She is a good angel, but not as good as we would like. So she is not going to be your first primary choice for a DPS later on. But when you unlock her, you can do a mechanic which is called inheritance. This I forgot to mention earlier, but once you level up the angel to the highest point possible, let's say your main DPS is level 37, you can click on inherit, and if you have received a better angel, for instance, let's say this one is better, you can just come over here, click offhand inheritance, and then inherit. It is free, and you can just swap the stats and the gear between those two angels. As you can see, now this one is level 37 and the other one is level 1. This is a good to note that the main character cannot inherit gear or levels. This is why we don't focus on the main angel, because other angels on SSR level will be better than our main angel, and we cannot transfer the gear to them. So on day 7, you can just transfer, inherit some of the stats and the gear from a lower angel, or if you haven't unlocked a better SSR angel, feel free to use Loki as well. The next event is the 7-day trial. On the 7-day trial over here, even if you don't spend, if you're free to play, if you do all of those challenges and you buy some of the half price sales, you will be able to reach the latest reward. So don't feel pressured to spend money in order to get the latest reward, which is an SSR support. It is used in endgame. She is very strong support, so I suggest that you put her on the lineup once you unlock this angel. But she is not going to be your main DPS, so don't inherit her with the strongest and the highest level and the best gear. It is better for that gear to be on your DPS. Second tab is just a login event. You click and you log in to collect rewards. And third one is a spender tab, on which my suggestion is don't buy anything on this tab except if you really want this quick combat scroll, which is going to give you experience worth of 10 hours of idling. Now, how do you push the levels? I mentioned that you do the boss battle, but what is very important is this quick combat. On the quick combat, you will be clicking over here. Try to push the furthest you can, so until you start seeing a lot of defeats and you cannot push further on the storyline, you will go over here, you will spend some diamonds, and you will collect some idling rewards worth of 2 hours. And then on use quick combat scroll, daily you have 5 attempts, so I do suggest to use those in order to give you 2 hours of idling rewards, to level up, to unlock new content, and to gather some gear so you can upgrade your angel further more and for it to be stronger. Another thing is over here on the top right corner with the events. After you click here, daily gift rewards, over here you click to gain a free dice and you try to complete this board. It's 1 dice per day, and this is a permanent event, so it will never actually end. Another thing, don't buy those rewards over here until you see that those scrolls change for blue scroll rewards. Then if you want, you can spend on this event, but I still suggest not to do it with this event. The bakery and the celestial party that you see, these 2 events depend on the week that you start to play the game, so most likely those 2 won't be available for you. Notice event, this is the event that I just talked about. Awakening rush, basically the further that you upgrade certain angels, you will receive some rewards, but don't worry, you have 180 days, so you have 6 months, half a year to collect those rewards. And if you play the game for half a year as a free to play, you will be able to collect all of those rewards. And the latest event is called new server event. Over here, as you can see, the more you level up, the better rewards you will unlock. And the different kind of requirements will be needed. And here on the bottom left one, you will receive certain amount of diamonds depending on how much you progress this part on the right. And the last one is the skin that you see on the screen. The second one, this is the interesting part. The more you summon during the event, you will be granted like a PT version of a SSR or SSR plus angel, depending on how much you want to push. This is why we want to spend our diamonds in the first 7 days and to try to get this SSR plus angel, because it's good, because it will help you out. So what you need to do is you need to summon a certain amount of angels, and once you obtain 5 of those type of angels, you can click here on the summon. It doesn't combine them, you are not going to lose them, you just get 1 angel of the higher tier for free. For instance, these are 5 normal angels, you will receive 1 of the next tier, the rare one, and so on and so on. Over here, angel horn, this is a combat rating event, and what you want to do is just play for the next 7 days, try to reach the latest level, and there is also a ranking that is unlocked at level 15, in which you will receive some rewards if you end up beating or making sure to rank somewhere on the event. Top up rewards, so the more you spend, the better rewards you will receive. I would say that those rewards are kind of quite diminishing when it comes to the late game, and even as a pay to win player, you won't really experience that much of a difference over other people just because you have reached all of those VIP levels. And over here, if you spend money for 5 days in a row, again, quite a bit diminishing rewards. Probably those holy crystals are the best one that you can get, and those advanced summon scrolls, but this means that 5 days in a row you will need to spend money. Now this is regarding all of the events. Over here there is the store. On this store over here with gear, you don't want to buy anything. This is a bad shop, you just ignore it. Here on the diamond shop, all you care about is the those chests on the bottom. You could ignore them for the first 2 weeks, but it's better to buy them now than later. But if you want, you can save your diamonds and start spending them after the first week. But once you unlock the red scrolls, you will want to buy them every single time. On the sapphire shop, here on the shards, I suggest that you get only the shards that will require you to summon an angel that you do not have unlocked, in order to unlock this angel and push out over here for the higher tier summoning angel. The guild you will unlock on level 12, and then the glory and exploit is the arena, and glory is another PvP event that you will unlock on the other way. But basically there are angels on those 3 tabs that you would like to buy the shards for, in order to summon them as fast as possible, because you do need all of the angel at a certain point of the game. On the privilege tab, you have the ad free monthly card. If you buy it, you won't have to be watching ads to collect the rewards. The monthly card is quite good because you receive a free quick combat and battle experience 10%. So if you're receiving 10% more, this means that you are going to be ahead of your enemies, of your rivals. Over here on the Angel's Blessing, you receive more coins, more quick combat rewards. So this is another thing that I suggest if you are willing to spend in the first first 30 days. Actually, you will be using this. After that, I don't think it's going to be that worth to use. So it is very, very important to mention, this game you want to reach level 120 the fastest. Once you reach level 120, you unlock all of the events, you unlock everything that there is in the game. And after that, it becomes kind of the repetitive week by week change of the events. And why you need to push for level 120, at that point you can start farming everything like content wise, and you will be just going further and further into the point of summoning for the angels that you want and that you like. Over here on the packages, don't forget on the VIP level, you can come over here and buy and claim daily some rewards. Over here on weekly and on monthly basis, you will receive some VIP points as well. So do make sure to collect them. When it comes to the SSR free angel Gaia, if you are a person who is willing to spend, please feel free to buy this angel. It will help you out early on tremendously, and the holy cores are really, really good. But when it comes to buying this package over here, it is quite expensive package. I don't believe that this one will help you out that much. And for the amount of money that you will spend to max this angel out, you will see it. Yes, for the first week you might feel strong, but believe me, the more you play, you will see how bad of an investment this one is. So I highly suggest to skip that one. Now, the more you push on level 20, on level 30, you will unlock different kinds of content into the game, and you will unlock different events with each 5 to 10 levels. I cannot cover them all in one video, but I sure hope that this kind of helped you out. I will try to make a follow-up guide for what you can expect after level 20 to level 60 and beyond that. But you can always join the Discord channel, where I can personally help you out if you have any questions. And also there are people on the Discord channel that will definitely answer to your questions as well. So in short, enjoy the game. It is a nice idle game in which you can collect some nicely looking angels. And if anything, drop down a comment and I will make sure to answer to it. Thank you all for watching and see you on the next one.